Hi, I'm Ian from Ian Martin Hypnotherapy, and I'm here today to help answer the question, why do I feel anxious before I even get in the car? And the first thing to understand is this. Driving anxiety is not created by driving. Okay, if you think about it, your car is just a metal box with 4 bits of rubber in the corners. Okay, and you're traveling on a road, just a piece of tarmac. Okay, and it's probable that you went for periods of your life when you were driving fine, and this driving anxiety just seemed to come out of the blue. Probably your friends, maybe even partner, colleagues could drive your car and drive it wherever they wanted to. So it cannot be driving that creates driving anxiety. So if that's the case, what is it? Well, your driving anxiety is created by thoughts. And thoughts themselves are made up of 2 components: a mental picture, an internal soundtrack. And those 2 things together create a physical sensation. The physical sensation that you experience, therefore, is based on an imagined threat and not a real threat. And that's the same with any phobia. If you think about a dentist, flights, spiders, well, there's loads of people that aren't scared of those things. So it cannot be those things that create anxiety. I'll give you an example. I'm going to say a statement now, which I know is true. And you're going to go, I don't believe you. This is my statement. No one in the world is scared of spiders. Told you wouldn't believe me. But it's true. Okay, if you've got somebody who's traditionally scared of spiders, if I did this, they're starting to feel really uncomfortable. Yeah. Same hand, I do this, they have a completely different experience. Why is that? Because when I do this, they create an internal picture, perhaps of the last time they felt anxious, or a tarantula or something like that. And an internal soundtrack goes, oh my God, that thing's massive, right? And those 2 things together, okay, create a physical sensation based purely on their imagination. So the saying goes is, we're never scared of what we think we're scared of. In other words, it's never the driving, it's never the spider, it's never the dentist, it's never the flights, okay, it's never the heights. What we're scared of is what we think. So if you're thinking about your driving before you get in the car, before you go and get the car keys, those 2 things together, the mental picture that you create in your subconscious mind and the soundtrack that you're telling yourself, those 2 things create a physical sensation. The thing is, the human brain cannot tell the difference between an imagined threat and a real threat. And in a vast majority of our cases, living in the 21st century, our lives are never in danger. You don't walk out of your front door and fear that you're going to be attacked, fear that you're going to be killed. So pretty much all of our experiences, all of our fears and phobias are based on an imagined threat. So what I'm going to do in the next video, in the part 2 of this video, I'm going to show you an effective way to lower down those physical sensations before you get in the car, so that you can start your journey from a much calmer place.